All right, so cool. Yeah, let me show y'all what he had me working on as far as list building go, because again, that's the biggest piece right there. We can make the perfect blog, the perfect funnel, but if we don't have a list, then pretty much all null and void. So let me screen share, go in. So one thing y'all always want to remember is that, especially when you're trying to leverage social media, list building is all about your engagement. Like, you got to make sure you are engaging with other people on their post, because what happens is a lot of marketers is like, we want everybody to engage on our stuff, but we don't never like or comment on anybody else's stuff. So you got to get real, intentional when you're scrolling through your timeline now. Be real intentional about what you're seeing and the comments that you're leaving. Be real intentional about it, because people will tell you what their struggles are on their timeline if you actually just pay attention and look through it. So you can send them personal messages and you see how you can help them out. But it's really all about engagement. So like, people got birthdays, tell them happy birthday. Something really simple. Somebody you may have not talked to in a long time. When Facebook tell you it's a birthday, tell them happy birthday. Or you see somebody post something, a great little family picture, make sure you comment and like it, because the more you engage, that reciprocity will kick in, and they'll engage back with you too. Also, I don't know if you knew this, with Facebook especially, when you engage with people and y'all start sending each other messages back and forth in Messenger, the algorithm recognizes that you are truly a friend with that person, and Facebook will make sure whenever you post stuff to show your stuff directly to that person, because they see you already have a relationship. So you gotta engage with other people's stuff. Now, as far as the two main things my mentor showed me today that I was like, I never even thought about doing that. It goes back to engaging with people who like your fan page. So, I have a fan page, and I gotta be honest, like, I gotta do a better job at engaging with people on my fan page, because people like my fan page all the time. Like, I may have a paid ad or something running, and normally, like, when I have a paid ad running, what I would do, I think I showed Michelle this other night, so I'm gonna show y'all. If I have a paid ad, let me find one. So like this one right here. Whenever people start liking it, I'll click on all the reactions, and I make sure, like, I invite everybody to the page. Now, here's the list building tip. Go ahead.
I just started doing that. That's so crazy.
Oh, yeah. Now, here's the thing, Valerie. This is where the aha moment comes into play. So, like, yeah, you see I hit invite to start inviting the page. But here's the aha moment. Once somebody likes your page, this is my mentor told me to do. He said, record a video on your phone and make it your welcome video. So it can be real generic. You can say, hey, this is Valerie. I saw you like my fan page. I appreciate you liking my fan page. I have a lot of resources that can help you build your business. Or if you're looking for a business opportunity, make sure you reach out to me, because I have a way to help you generate some extra income as well too. So basically, you'll take that video, and everybody who likes your page, you'll send them that video. And I was like, why didn't you tell me this long time ago? Because
that makes sense too.
Nobody's really engaging with the audience like that.
It makes it personable, and I never would have thought about that.
Right, and see, that's the beauty of masterminding and having a coach, because when he told me that, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I gotta tell everybody tonight, like, we need to start doing that.
That's so crazy, because you did something similar like that when I sent you the thing for MLSP. You kind of when you did that, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I do that for MLSP. So like, when somebody, I just show y'all, just in case somebody haven't seen how to do it. Let me go to my CRM. I'll show you exactly what I do when people opt in.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I just got through listening to the 6 pillars.
Uh-huh.
And at the end where they asked about where they try to get you to sign up for the online coaching.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing we're doing now?
No, so MLSP has their own their own separate coaching program. So what I personally do, and I learned this from my mentor, is anybody that I personally bring on an MLSP, I help you guys work through stuff, because for one, it's going to help you maintain your retention rate. Like when you do one-on-ones with people or group sessions, it helps maintain your retention rate because people love that one-on-one type feel, that group session type feel. So I do that outside of what MLSP does, just for my personal group.
Okay.
Now, MLSP does have a coaching program to where if you want to invest in that, they will give you a personal coach to where you give them all your goals, everything you want to utilize MLSP for, and that coach will walk you through step by step every single thing you need to be doing to either using MLSP to build your primary company, how you can make MLSP like a main source of income.
Well, this was just for a free call. I ain't got that far yet.
Yeah, definitely do your free call. I highly recommend it. Like, who told me this on their free call the other day? I forget.
Me.
Yeah, it was you, Michelle. That's right.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And actually we've already set up the second scheduled meeting already.
Okay, good.
The second call.
I highly recommend you do your free call. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, we set that up. So they'll be calling next week sometime to follow up from the first call.
Okay. Oh, it was S too. You and S. Yeah, S told me she had her call, and she was saying how she had some aha moments from that call. So definitely do it, Rhonda. Get your free call in. Now, you are not obligated to commit to any other type coaching if you don't want to, but if you see value in it, then do it.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. So, CRM, under your My Prospects is where your customer relationship manager is. So anytime somebody opts into my list, and I've been slacking on this lately, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got to get back to doing it. Because Valerie is right. I absolutely did this. So I go in here and I take their email, and I go inside of Facebook, and I search for them. Because if that's the email they use to sign up with Facebook, you're going to find them on Facebook. So there they go right there.
Oh, dang.
So basically what I do is I will go back and let me see how he opted in. So let me see which campaign he looked at. So he went to Video Marketing Secrets. So what I do first is I come over here and I take this little snippet of code right here. Because that's his Facebook page. I take that snippet, I come down here to where it says social media, hit add it, and I will paste it right here. Yep.
Gotcha.
So that way, I don't ever have to go back to find his page again.
Okay, cool. So I didn't know that you could do it that way.
Oh yeah. So now we see he opted in on March 23rd, Video Marketing Secret. So, basically what I do, I follow him. And then I send him a message. It's like something real generic, like, hey, I wanted to connect with you because I saw you took a look at one of my, what in the world? Oh, Ryan. What just happened? Okay. I saw you took a look at one of my free trainings about video marketing. I hope you got value. I have tons of resources to help you build your business. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Yeah, so just shoot a personal message. So now, like, he knows, like, okay, I noticed you saw the training. I have resources for you. Let me know you have any questions. And I forgot to put in here, like, I think with Valerie, I put in here too, my automated system is going to send you some emails, but I wanted to reach out to you personally.
Yeah, I think you put like a audio, like you had a recording of yourself on there.
Yeah. I think I was testing that out. Yep.
It's like, oh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's different stuff you can do, and it's all about, again, going back to that engagement, because people want to know like you're a real person. So when they opt into your list, and then you message them or send them a video or send them a voice recording, they're gonna be like, wow, like this person is a real person. I really can connect with them, so let me reach back out.
Now, see, I did that, but I used their email to do that because I had access to that at the time. I didn't realize I could take their email and put it in Facebook and find their Facebook profile stuff. So I went through and followed up with them through email, and then I followed up with them through phone call. So I did the phone call first, and then I followed up through email.
Okay, cool. I mean, you still follow up is key. So now you know about that Facebook search, that Facebook graph.
I'm getting ready to make my audio as soon as we get finished.
I'm telling you. So yeah, that Facebook graph is key. So like anytime somebody opt in, yeah, take the email up there, and then hey, you can even send them a video, but like, hey, I just saw you opted in. You watched whatever video. Hope you got some value from it. I have tons of resources. My automated system is going to send you some emails, but sending you this personal message. If you need anything, let me know. And everybody who opts into your list, you just send them that same video.
Okay.
So yeah, it's all about engagement. So yeah, that's the first couple of things he showed me as far as building your list. Now the next thing, if you have a fan page, is making sure you consistently post on your fan page.
Yeah.
And some people don't know you can do this. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So if you're planning out your week like me and Michelle been talking about, you can actually schedule out all of your posts on your fan page on one day. Like you can sit down on a Sunday and you can schedule all your posts out for the entire week, and Facebook will automatically go and post stuff every single day for you. And like the way you do it is like when you inside of your fan page, where is it at? Facebook moves up all the time. All right, yeah. So you click on this little drop down arrow right here, and you click on schedule. And you can tell Facebook what date and what time you want them to send the post out.
Okay.
So you can do all your posts like that. So you can have an image post, you can have whatever, a basic status post, but you can come down as soon as you create your post. Say, I'm just doing a test. Again, you can hit schedule, select date and time, then hit schedule, and it'll schedule it to go out, whatever date and time you put it out for.
Okay.
So this is really helpful, especially like if you're gonna be on vacation or something, not gonna have time to get there and engage with fans, then you can schedule out that week before, and all your stuff will still be going out every single day.
Right.
So,
now, see, with me, I use something similar to that, but I use Hootsuite because I can do it across all my social media networks.
Oh yeah, Hootsuite is awesome, man. Like
I like Hootsuite, so I can, and also I can actually pull content, because with Hootsuite, if you can actually put what your web links are to your social media account, and it'll post that information. So if I have like one of mine is like the Travel Guru or National Geographic or something like that, if they have a really good article or something, I can post directly within Hootsuite with that.
Exactly.
And put it on auto, and it'll pull it out between prime hours of the day that people pull and open up their email links, and then it's sent to all of my social media accounts without me having to go to each one individually.
Right. Exactly. Cool. So yeah, Hootsuite is definitely a great tool to use. Definitely a great tool. All right, so the next thing he was showing me. Are y'all do anybody have a autoresponder yet?
No, I need to. I looked at getting one. I don't have one yet.
You talking about like Aweber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know how to create a newsletter on Aweber?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me show them, because they probably don't know. But this is another good thing. So like when you send that video to people or that personal message, you can tell them to subscribe to your newsletter, So that way you can drip emails on them on a regular basis too. So let me show them how to do it. So they know. So like when you log into your autoresponder, like you can create new lists in here. So go manage list. I'm gonna create a list. And website, sender's name. Yep. So all that leave like it is. So I want to name this list Dominate Social Media Newsletter. And then whenever you create a list, you want to make sure you give your audience an idea what that list is about once they opt in. So I can put you opted in to this newsletter to get updates from Black Shahid on how you can dominate social media. All right. So okay, next step is going to make you now Valerie, since you know about Aweber, you know how it makes you confirm subscription. Like I normally take all that off because my mentor told me to take all of it off, because what happens is if you have this confirmed subscription on, a lot of time people are lazy and it's like once they get this confirmed subscription they will never click on it, so they may be missing some of your content. So I normally turn all that stuff off after I create the list.
So is it better to have Aweber? Because I haven't gotten Aweber yet. I just go with the auto they already have on there. But I don't have a list as of yet either.
Right. Once you start building your list, I would highly recommend you get Aweber, because the CRM is a powerful tool. Don't get me wrong, but in order for you to send the email out in the CRM, you got to go through it and do it manually.
Yeah, because I had to do mine manually. I had to go through each individual person and send it to each individual.
Right. See, with an autoresponder, what happens is everybody who's on your list, you can message everybody on your list at one time. So it's it goes out.
That'll save time.
Right. And it makes it personable though, because it'll put their name at the top of it. And it looks like you're sending them an individual email, but you're actually blasting that email out to everybody on your list.
Oh, okay.
And then you have what's called autoresponder sequences. So inside of MLSP, when people opt into your MLSP list, MLSP has emails that go out on a regular basis to follow up with your list for you.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah, so it just provides you a little bit more automation and makes stuff, a little easier for you to communicate with people on your list. So, all right, so now I have this dominate social media. Let me change the list settings real quick. That's my new list inside of Aweber. Dominate social media news. Make sure that's correct. Yep, all that's right. Personalize my list. I can upload a picture if I wanted to. So that way, when they get my emails, they know it's me. So let's see. All right. You can put an email signature if you want to. You can do that long. So yeah, Valerie, this is what I was talking about right here. That's confirmed opt-in. I know to turn all this off.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, you can also tell it like when somebody opts into your newsletter, which URL you want them to go to once they opt in. So I'm actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them go to my blog once they opt in. All right, so I got the list created now. So next thing I got to do is create the sign up form to where they can enter their name and email. So since there's a new list that says create my first sign up form. And like Rhonda and Michelle, like once you get Aweber, everything I'm showing you, like Aweber has like different tutorials to how to do all this.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Because I was looking at it the other day, and they actually have where you can try it for free for 30 days.
Yeah, you can if you matter of fact, I think I got that free trial. So like you come to my website and go to Aweber right here.
Yeah.
It'll let you get the free trial through my site.
Okay. Because I know I went to Aweber through the back office, and it had the 30-day free trial too.
Okay, all right, cool. So let's see. So,
not gonna fit.
All right, so now I'm just creating the form. As you can see, it says like name and email. So when somebody opts into my list, it's gonna ask for the name and email. Let's see. Form name. Yeah. I'm gonna send them to, once they opt in, I want them to go to my website. So I'm gonna put a custom URL. Save my form. All right, so now my web form is saved. So if you were sending somebody like that video, or if you meet somebody online and you're like, hey, I got a newsletter you subscribe to, it says have Aweber host my form, right? So if you click on here, you can take this link and you can send that link to somebody and they can opt in to your newsletter. That's the form right there.
Okay. That's what I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah, or you can do it manually. Like if you meet somebody and say, hey, if you want to get on my newsletter, send me your email and I'll add you to my newsletter. So then all you gotta do is take that same link and then add them to your newsletter. Yep. So
okay.
That's how you create you a newsletter. But then also, like, if you want to take that newsletter, like once you get your blog, so that like you can create your blog page that says subscribe to my newsletter, and where it says I will install my form, you can embed that web page I just showed you on your blog site with this little code right here. Which I have to show Michelle and Rhonda, probably all of y'all how to embed that.
Yeah, because that's something I don't. That look like something I'm gonna have to look over.
Yeah, it's just copy and paste this piece, right? I just gotta show you where to put it at, though.
Oh, okay.
So the easiest piece right now is just taking that link like I just showed you.
Yeah.
And tell somebody they can opt in to your newsletter. Yep. So cool. And I needed to create that letter anyway for that. So I'm glad I got that set up.
Well, we'll get there. We ain't there yet, man.
What you gonna say?
Cause I'm over here, I'm just looking at my blog, and since you was on the blog, the last time we was talking, you took us to your blog and you had all the widgets and plugins and stuff. Yep. I did not see that in my back there. I don't know. Maybe I was probably tired because it was 2:00 in the morning. But it should just generically be back there, right? It's nothing that I have to do to get them back there, right?
You do have to, so if you go back to, let me see if I can find it. Because there's a training that shows you how to integrate the MLSP campaigns into your blog. Mm-hmm. Now, once it's integrated in there, all you're doing is just like clicking the drop down menu to post them in there.
That's the part. That's why I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go back through the video because, like I said, I was watching it half sleep. So
yeah, I got you. Let me see if I can find which video. I remember which video it was. It is, let's see. Is it beginner's training? Where is it? Where is it? Because it says like, let me see if I can find it.
Isn't it at the bottom? I'm trying to think where you have where you can. It's the 4 little areas that you can work through.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one that has one for blogs and sites, and I'm trying to think which page that is though.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know exactly.
Is that on the marketing?
It might be under my marketing strategy, but I know. Hold up. Finding the widgets manager. It's one of these that looks just like this that shows you how to integrate the MLSP campaigns in there.
I'll find it. I just needed to look.
Yeah, because once you integrate that, it's just a drop down menu, and then you can add all the campaigns onto any blog post that you create. But leading up to going into the blog some more, though, I was gonna show y'all this too, because I was talking about it on the Zach Fact one day. People don't know how powerful this tool is, because once y'all start building, like creating y'all funnels and stuff. I'll show you. So every Facebook account gets a ads manager, right? So whenever you want to start creating your ads, you have an ads manager. Every Facebook account has it. Now, inside of your ads manager, you have what's called a Facebook pixel. Now, if you need more training on the Facebook pixel inside of MLSP, under the system campaigns, there is a training on pixels. Where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah, right here, retargeting pixels. Highly recommend you watch that.
Okay.
But let me show you the power of this pixel though. So once you create your ad account, it's gonna create you a Facebook pixel. And that Facebook pixel will allow you to take that pixel and post it on your blog. And once it's on your blog, anytime somebody goes to your blog, it will track every page of your blog that a person goes to. And then you can also put it on your capture pages too. So like when I click here, these little 3 lines in the ad manager and go to pixels. Right here, this is my Facebook pixel right here. That's my Facebook pixel code right there. And with your Facebook pixel code, Facebook will tell you, come on Wi-Fi, really? Scroll down. I need to scroll. Okay, why doesn't that let me scroll down? Seriously? Because I want to show y'all how cool this is. What the heck? Did my mouse just go out? No, it didn't. Okay. It won't let me scroll. Why can't I scroll down? Let me refresh. I should have scrolled. Okay, I don't understand why Facebook is not letting me scroll. Not work. But y'all see this little thing right here, the tab that says URLs?
Yeah.
If I can scroll, if it will let me scroll down, I can show you how Facebook is keeping track of every URL that somebody goes to on my fan page, on my blog post, and all my capture pages. And knowing those numbers are very important, because when you start running paid ads, then you will know exactly which one of your pages are getting the most traction, and you can set up, you know, a ad to your highest converting pages, because Facebook told you which ones are converting the highest. But
okay,
that's the pixel code, and I don't know why it's not letting me scroll down so I can show y'all. Exactly. But I'm gonna show you where to put that code at, like on your blog and inside of your pages, so you know. It's really annoying me, y'all. I can't scroll down. Like, what the heck? All right. So anywho, we can keep the show moving. I'm gonna leave that up. All right. So first thing I'm gonna show you where to put it, like on your capture pages. Like when you're building a capture page out. So let me launch Funnelizer.
I'm going through the same steps. I'm doing this as you're saying it. I clicked on there and I'm in there and it has a whole bunch of code. It asked me to copy this whole bunch of code.
Yeah. So for your blog and Funnelizer, you're not gonna need that entire code. You're just gonna need that little
the ID.
The ID, pixel ID. That's it. Every now and then you might find a website like just building your own site to say put the whole code in there. But for the most part, you just need the ID for MLSP. So in your funnels though, let me just update one so I can show y'all where to put it. And this is kind of like helping you learn what's called SEO, search engine optimization.
Yeah.
So like every page you create in Funnelizer, there's gonna be this tab, and y'all probably didn't even notice it yet. Let me show you. All right, it's gonna be this tab right here. You see what says page properties? Can y'all see my screen still?
Yeah.
So yeah, when you're building funnels, after the capture page is built, you can go to page properties right here. And this is where you will start plugging in your SEO. So like you'll give your page a title, you'll give it a description. So you know how when you take a link and you post a link on Facebook and it has like that little bottom box that pops up that shows like a little description of what the post is?
Right.
That's what all this is doing right here. So you're telling Funnelizer what you want your audience to see once you post that link. So whatever title you put right here, that's the title they're going to see. Whatever description you put, that's the description you're going to see. So your audience will see these two things right here, title and description. Now, the stuff they won't see are the keywords. So keywords are very important. So like depending on like who you're targeting, if you're targeting somebody in travel, you'll put travel keywords down here. If you're targeting network marketers, you'll put different network marketing keywords like MLM help, MLM leads, different little keywords to make your page more searchable through the Google search engines.
Okay, now when I made my funnel last week, I didn't do the title and the description because I wasn't really sure what that was for. But as far as the keywords, I did do that part.
Okay, so you can go back and edit your page.
Because I knew with CEO, I knew what CEO meant. So I knew that it was based upon keywords, and the keywords is how you get traffic drawn to what you have.
Right, exactly.
So that's why I knew to put the keywords. I just didn't know what the title and the description was for.
Yep. So now you can go back and edit that. So whenever you post your link, it'll show up. And then here's where you'll put that Facebook pixel code right here. So when you hit edit code, it tells you to post. It tells you to post that code. So, all right, I was wrong. I forgot. Yeah. Funnelizer, you do paste that whole code, Valerie.
Okay.
You post it right there.
Okay, let me go back. I probably got 50 tabs open on my screen. Okay, where's MLSP at? Okay. All right, I see it.
Yep. So you'll post that code right there, and now Facebook will track for you all of your pages. So when you start posting your pages, you can go back in your ad account and you can see how many visitors you have go to each page. And then Facebook will even tell you like what they're clicking on. So like if they opted in, it'll tell you conversion to opt in. It'll tell you all that stuff.
Okay.
So you got more ways to analyze what's going on. And then another cool feature, this little enable exit pop-up right here. So if somebody comes to your capture page and they leave without opting in, you can type them a little message right here that say, hey, before you go, check out X, Y, and Z, whatever it is. Or you can say, hey, you didn't opt in. Where you going? Make sure you opt in to see this awesome information. So pop up before they exit.
Now the pop-up message, I did do that too.
Okay, great.
I did the pop-up message, and I did the I think I did the redirect too.
Yeah, the redirect is cool because whenever they exit, it'll take them to whatever page you want them to go to.
Right.
So normally I have somebody redirect back to my blog once they leave the main page. And then just remember, anytime y'all make any edits to capture to your pages, just hit save changes so they'll take effect. But yeah, I just want to show y'all where to put that Facebook pixel at so you can track all of your stuff on Funnelizer.
Okay.
Now, do y'all have any questions about Funnelizer before we exit out of it?
No, I think my little issue, I just posted the whole error in the group, and so within a matter of a couple of minutes, somebody responded back. So once I figured out what that error message meant and how to fix that, then I was okay with the funnel. So, I changed the background and I did all of that stuff. I know how to do all of that. I know how to connect it to a system campaign. So I'm okay with that.
Okay, good. Rhonda, you got something?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Because I went through I made a Funnelizer. Don't ask me what I made it to because I was just practicing. But, and I think I did all that you just pointed out except for that pixel thing. Okay. So how do you know when it's tracking? What is it hitting? I mean, I'm confused on, do we have blogs? I mean, I know we got blog, but where is the web? And I see the website. Do we have a separate website?
No, your blog is your website. So okay. I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of people get those terminologies kind of messed up. Your blog is your website, and all a blog is a place where you house all of your content. That's how you look at it. So it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yep.
I had to ask the same question this week too. I had the same one this week when me and Zach talked. What is a blog? Is a blog the same thing as this? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay.
So
where's the website?
A whole separate website? Because it just seemed like I don't know. I seem like I'm getting too much. Okay, do I do another website or do I just keep the blog website? Because you got the travel website. I'm like, okay, do I just combine all that in one?
So yeah, you got your blog. So let me restate that. If you're using WordPress like we're using, then your website is your website and blog all in one. And that's why most of the professionals in the industry, they all use WordPress. Even like major corporations, their sites are built on WordPress. All right, so you have access to a premium WordPress website / blog with MLSP. So all that means is when people come to your site, like my site, they can learn everything about whatever you're promoting. Plus, you're going to have content down here that they can engage with, and that content is your blog post. So when they click on any of this content, it'll take them to any blog you have written, any video blogs you have. But that's it. WordPress. If you have WordPress, your website and your blog is the same thing. It's combined. So what you want to do, Rhonda, is kind of decide on what you want to be known for. That's a big question that most people really don't ask themselves. But what do you want to be known for? Because now, since you do have a travel website, that the company provides for you, everything that you create with your blog site is all branded to you because you're trying to build like, know, and trust with your audience. So if you want to be known as the travel guru, the travel expert, whatever it is, then you're going to build your website around travel. And like you may want to specialize in a certain demographic of travel. Like you may want to say, I want to specialize in family travel or cruise travel, whatever it is. But your blog will be built around that. And what happens is you will use your blog to engage your audience, and then you can lead your audience back to your company's site if you want to, you know, but I normally don't because I want to make sure that I can capture a lead first and build a relationship before I send them directly to the company website.
Right. Okay. Okay. And can you do affiliate marketing on the blog as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Your blog is you're in full control of what you can put on your blog. So that's the beauty of it because you scroll through my blog, all my affiliate offers are on here. You know, even, you know, the travel stuff is on here. So like if they click on, you know, the real project, if they click on learn more, it's going to redirect them to a capture page where they can learn more about it. But the only way you're going to learn more about it is if you go on my email list. See, it's all about that list building. See, so many people in network marketing messing up because they sending everybody directly to their company's replicated website. They don't have no relationship with these people. They're not building their list, so they're missing money.
Okay.
So now, you know, when you build your site, you can have whatever you want on your site. You can have all the lead magnets you want on here, all the affiliate offers you want. Yeah, it's just a lead generation system.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, makes much better sense.
Cool.
Thank
cool.
you.
No problem.
Okay, now going back to something you said that Brian was talking about last night, as far as knowing what you want, thinking about what you want to be known for.
Yep.
Now, my question is this: is there some way to work through, or some process to work through, to narrow that down to see if you're really where you want to be, or really where you think you should be, or where you're leading to as far as that?
So somebody else asked me that question this week too, and what the best way I can explain it is as you're going through the process of like creating content and engaging with people, you're gonna figure out what your niche is, right? Like once I started learning marketing, and I think I told you this too, Michelle, like once I started learning marketing, I really understood that I am not a network marketer. Like I was like, I'm not gonna keep putting myself in a box as only a network marketer. I'm a marketing professional because I love learning this marketing stuff. Like I love learning how to create capture pages, how to run paid ads, how to engage my audience, and I love teaching people this type of stuff. And like I started off only like, oh, I'm only going to be a travel network marketer. I'm only going to talk. But then I was like, you know what? That's not what I'm passionate about. I figured that out just by me taking action, doing more stuff. And it just came to me naturally. Like, you know what? I'm good at doing X, Y, and Z. I'm good at training people on how to do social media stuff. So instead of me branding myself as a network marketer, I'm going to brand myself as the social media lead generation expert. And I'm going to see what type of engagement I get off of it. And I started doing that. I started getting more engagement. So I said, that's what I want to be known for. That's what I'm going to do. So
right.
You all got to ask yourself on a regular basis, like, what am I good at? What type of content are people really engaging with me on? And then you go from there. But it may take you some time to really decide on it. You really do got to sit down and think about it. That's why, if y'all haven't filled out that form yet, I was telling y'all about inside of the Dominate social media group, the company profile doc.
Yeah.
It has a lot of questions in there that'll really make you think about like what you really want to do.
Cause see, when he talked yesterday, it made me think, because now I'm wondering, do I hold off on even starting a blog until I've gone back through that whole thought process first?
So I wouldn't hold off, because that's what you call, like, one of my other mentors tell me, like, imperfect action, right? So like you get started get the creation process started, and then you can always tweak it from there. But like too many people, they sit back and watch and try to analyze stuff, and then they're missing stuff. Like stuff is passing, and they're trying to figure out like, why am I missing it? Because you're not taking any action. Like just start taking action, and you'll figure it out.
That's me.
Okay.
Rhonda said that's her.
That's me all day long. I overanalyze all the time.
Yeah, because see, that's what I'm doing every day. I'm like, okay, is this what I really want to do, or am I in the wrong thing, or should I be doing this, or should I be doing that? And I'm like, oh Lord, you know.
Like you'll eventually figure it out, because like I was telling Esther the other day, I was like, when I first started doing Zach Facts, it started off where I was just doing like random posts on my Facebook page, Zach Facts. And then when live video came, I said, all right, well, let me do a live Zach Fact. My live Zach Fact started off, they were like 2 or 3 minute videos where I just talked about, like, I would take different quotes I learned every single day, and I would talk about those quotes and what those quotes meant to me. So that's what the Zach Facts was about. And then it kind of gradually, as I kept learning marketing, I was like, you know what? I want to talk about marketing and help network marketers out. So it just kept gradually growing from there. And initially, I was scared, like, how's my audience going to respond? Because I have people on my Facebook that don't have a business, don't care anything about marketing. So I was like, how are they really going to respond? But I just started doing it. I was like, you know what? Whatever. Like, either going to like it or not. So I started doing marketing training, live Zach Facts around marketing, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. And now that's what I do. But if I would have waited to figure out, like, okay, what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to do, then it's no telling where I'll be at right now. So just start taking some action towards something that's going to get you closer to that point where you'll figure it out. It's going to come to you.
Okay.
Yep.
Because it just made me think when he said that, you know, you got to have the vision first and all of that. So I was like, okay, you know, so now I'm rethinking.
So let's see. That was Funnelizer. Let me show you where to put that pixel on the actual blog too, so I can see that. Why go to Facebook? What am I doing? Not Facebook. I'm still mad this thing will not let me scroll so I can show y'all. It's tripping. All right, let's see.
Okay, it says go to.
So here it is right here. Facebook pixel settings. So you go there on your blog and you take the code and put it right there. So on the blog, you don't need that full code. You need to put that just a little snippet I showed y'all earlier. Just a little piece right there, pixel ID.
I did it. I just did it with my funnelizer and tested it with the Facebook helper thingy.
Cool. Yep. So now Facebook will track all of your stuff for you. So you can go back, look at the numbers, see exactly what your audience is looking at.
Okay.
You know what? They just added this right. I need to update this. Hold up. Yeah. It's asking you right here, like, what do you want your blog to track? So I had my blog only tracking view content. So, but now, since I'm about to update it, Facebook is going to track when they search stuff, when they add stuff to the cart, any type of like initiate checkout, if they're a lead, all that. If they purchase something, we'll keep track of all that now. See, like, the reason why you want to know all that is like, say, like, you have a product you're selling, right? And somebody added to the cart, but they don't purchase. You can go back and run a paid Facebook ad directly to that audience of the person who did not purchase and put that product right back in front of them and offer them like a special offer to get them to buy.
Which is why when you go to somebody's site to buy something and you get to the cart and you don't purchase it, you keep getting emails back from them.
Exactly. It is.
Yeah, I know. Because I got a couple of people it's been after me a couple of times.
Yep, it's called retargeting. Retargeting the audience. Heck yeah. So yeah. All right. So since we're in the blog now, anybody got any questions about the blog?
No, I think I'm good right now. I just gotta get into it. I think once I get into it and start actually looking around and testing out stuff, then I'll be okay.
Yep. That's it. It's like I tell y'all,
I just gotta get in it.
It's like I tell y'all, don't be afraid to mess something up. You cannot mess it up. Like anything you don't like, you can always delete and start it over. Like, so I don't know if y'all saw me and Tasha. Me and Tasha was posting in the group last week because one of her posts, it was like the text was not lining up correctly on the page. Like I couldn't figure it out. She couldn't figure it out. I spent an hour on her page. I could not figure it out. So finally, James Finale was like, Zach, she copied and pasted the wrong HTML code. So that's why it's showing like that. So it was like a 5-second fix. So all we had to do, was delete it and do it back the right way. And she fixed it. So
yes, that's what I was going to say. Working on that blog, it is really time consuming. It can be hair pulling and frustrating, but I finally got it. But what I did was I typed my blog, on when you initially sign in on your blog, it has the hello world. And what I did was I updated it. So I deleted their little initial post and I typed my own. Well, as I was going through the trainings, it says to click publish post. Well, I didn't see publish. All I saw was update. So I copied it. That way I don't have to retype it all again. So when I went back to my post and clicked add new post, I pasted it on there and it was all jacked up. So I ended up having to type it all over again, start from scratch, but it eventually all worked out. So
and that's that you learn from experience, right? So now she know. So I can figure it out.
It won't let you copy and paste into it?
It will, but let me show you. Here's the thing, right? So whenever you create a post, what happens is your blog. So see how I can explain this so it don't confuse y'all. All right, so with WordPress, before WordPress came out, okay, everything on websites was built on what's called HTML coding. Okay, so if you were a website developer, you would have to type in some code in order to make your website render a certain way. All right, so like inside of WordPress though, WordPress gives you the option for visual or it gives you the option for text. So the text is always the HTML coding. All right, so if you take a blog post and you copy an HTML code and that code is not formatted correctly when you repaste it, then that post is not going to render correctly. So that's what she did. She took their initial post from the hello world and she copied everything, and that HTML coding was set up a certain way. So when she went and reposted it, it didn't come out right.
Oh, okay.
So that's all that is.
I hate to go back, but this little pixel thing is kind of cool because you can based off of the interactions of what it came or the people who clicked on it. Facebook from there is then it asks you to create an audience, create an ad to that particular audience.
Yep.
So you don't have to figure out who to target. It's going to pull those kind of people and target it for you.
Exactly. So I'm still mad it won't let me scroll down, but let me show you, like, if I was going to create an ad, let me show y'all. And always, when y'all start creating ads, always use the Power Editor. Always use Power Editor. Reason being is the Power Editor always has all the new updates when Facebook launch them. It's always in Power Editor. So always start in the Power Editor. But I'm gonna show you, like what she was saying is with those pixels, Facebook create those audience for you. So when you go to create a campaign, you can select which audience you pretty much want to retarget. So let me show you. My Wi-Fi will hurry up. All right, so come on, computer. There we go. Use guided creation. I'm gonna just select one random right now, just show y'all where all the audiences are at. Yeah, so like once you start keeping track, like all your audiences will show up like right here. So every audience that Facebook been keeping track of, I got them all in here. So all I gotta do is select which audience, and I can run a campaign directly straight back to the audience and retarget them.
Wow.
Yep.
Crazy.
You can even create custom audiences in Facebook from your email list. So like once people opt into your email list, you can update them. See if I can show y'all real quick. So audiences.
I'm looking at it. It say anybody who.
Yep, you got it. You got it. You can upload an email list. So I have people who opt out of my email list, right? Which is cool. That means they were not in my audience. But I can take their email, I can create a custom audience, and I can still retarget them. So they may not be interested now, but because you was on my email list, I'll just take your email and put stuff right back in front of you again. So if I hit create custom audience, see it says customer file right here. And you can import it or you can copy and paste. So normally I download it from Aweber and I just copy and paste all their emails right up in here. And I save that audience. So like this one right here that says blog site, that's people that came off my email list. And I had another one too, I think. I got one that's called like opt-in. Yeah, opt-in contacts. So all this came from my email list. So I got 700 people on this list that I can retarget at any time I want to.
On Facebook. And see, that's how I'll be wondering, like, how does this company know I just bought something from them on my Facebook page?
Yep.
They pulled my email into there and Facebook connected it that way.
Sure did.
Yeah.
It's retargeted. I'm telling you, it's a powerful thing. Like, it's funny because my homeboy Charles, he tested one of my funnels like months ago. So I went and ran an ad, and I think he tagged me. I think you should have go to my Facebook page and see it. He tagged me in the video, and he showed where my ad popped up on the right side of his screen. He was like, "Look at Zach right there. That's how you know you kind of marketing beast."
Go back and show me where I can copy and paste my email lists.
Oh, so like when you're inside of your ads manager, and you click on all tools, go to where it says audiences first.
Hold on, audiences. Okay.
Yep. And then when audiences comes up, it's gonna look like this. And then you have this blue drop down which says create audience. Then hit custom audience. And then you'll select customer file. And then you'll choose where it says copy and paste data. And then scroll down to where it says copy and paste. And then you paste them all in there. And then you'll just name your audience and then hit next to save it. Yep. And then even like with your website, so if you hit custom audience, since you have that Facebook pixel on your website now, you can do website traffic. And you can say anyone who visits your website, you can type in your domain name right there. And then normally I change this to the last 180 days. And then I name it and save it. So everybody who visits my website now, I can retarget you too. Then I show you another cool one. This is why I recommend getting out your comfort zone, doing videos, right? You can retarget everybody that watch your video. You go custom audience. See, engagement on Facebook. Videos.
Huh.
And then you can choose if how much, like if they watch 10 seconds of your video, if they watch 25%, 50%. So it gives you that targeting. So now you can retarget people that watch your video. So everybody who watch Zach Facts, I can retarget them. So when I go to launch, I'm about to launch my e-course here the next week. When I launch that e-course, I'm gonna retarget everybody who went to my website and everybody who watches Zach Facts. That's all I got. That's all I got to do right there. Plug it in right there. Yep. You can even
I saw that they had the lead ads too for Facebook in there too.
Yep, exactly. So that's one I'm still practicing with, is that lead ad, because it's a little bit more detailed to that one. So I know my mentor Vince Reed, he be talking about it a lot. So I want to start using it. But another good one, the engagement on Facebook. So you can even create engagement on Facebook. So videos, so that's a lead ad right there. But you can also do it based on your page too. So a list of people who have interacted with your page on Facebook. So if anybody commented, if anybody liked it, anything on your page, now you can retarget them too.
Huh.
Yep. I ain't gonna never get no sleep.
I'm telling you, this stuff is so powerful. So like what I'm about to do right now, this week I'm gonna create me a likes campaign for my fan page. So I'm gonna target a certain demographic of network marketers to have them like my fan page. So as they're liking my fan page, as they're commenting on my stuff, now I'm gonna do exactly what I said initially. When they like it, I'm gonna send them a video. I'm sending that video. But now I can retarget them with offers based off this retargeting tool of them engaging in my fan page.
They're gonna always see you. You're gonna keep popping up in their timeline.
Exactly. And that's what you want. Because like, especially if you're promoting your network marketing business, we always hear how it takes 7 exposures before somebody make a decision. So now if you have somebody on your email list, they're gonna get emails from you. So that's an exposure.
And they're gonna see you on Facebook.
Exactly. And just scrolling through their phone, they're gonna be like, oh, there goes Valerie again. And they're trying to figure out how they see Michelle again. And it's like,
because I was asking, I told my husband, I said, they've got my phone tapped or something. The same thing on here. How they know that I was? So now I know this is a secret.
That's it. That's a hidden secret. Like, and people in the industry are not learning this stuff, but all the 6- and 7-figure earners, this is all they're doing. They are mastering how to create audiences and how to send paid ads directly to that audience so they can retarget you.
So when people say, because I hear some people say, I don't use my fan page because I don't get no engagements because they don't know about this kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yep. That's exactly what it is. They just don't know. They don't know what they don't know. Yep.
So
and then too, I know.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Is there a good paid? What's the word I want to use? Is there a good paid? I want to say documents, but that's not the actual word I want to use, that you can use to get people in.
You're talking about content, some content.
Yes, I could not think of the word. Thank you.
So that's ad copy. That's called ad copy, right? So you got to practice. Like content creation is stuff you got to practice and you got to test to see what people are engaging with. And then that's stuff you're going to run paid ads to. So like these pixels, having your pixels show you exactly what pages people are going to, that's going to help you because you're going to see from that pixel what they're engaging on. But also, even on my regular page, sometimes you'll see me test stuff. Like I may test a post to see how much engagement I get off of it. And if I get a lot of engagement, then I run a paid ad directly to it because I know people are already engaging on it. So try to
But is it something you can do now?
So what now?
Is it something you can do now? Like right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so I just saw something else on the Pixel.
What's that?
So I copied and pasted from my Aweber, the people that's on my email list in there, and then it says it's gonna take a few minutes to match the people.
Right.
And then next step, you can also create a lookalike audience.
Yep.
Are similar to those people that you just put in there.
Yes. Yes.
Shut the door.
Lookalike audiences are so powerful because basically what Facebook does, it says based off all the engagement that you are getting, I'm going to create you an audience that looks just like this audience that will give you the same amount of engagement that you can retarget. Yes. It's beast, I'm telling you.
Wow, that's powerful.
It's beast. And Rhonda, let me see if I can find it for you. Because copywriting is something I'm still practicing myself. But you can start, you can start now, creating stuff and sending ads directly to a post and getting good engagement on it. But under my marketing strategies, Brian Finale created a copywriting course. See if I can find it for you. Because it didn't change the back office up. Let's see. Where is it? He has one that's called about copywriting.
I have seen it before.
Yeah, it's back here, so you can learn. There it is, copywriting mastery. So, definitely go through that training right there, because that'll give you some ideas on how to create engaging content. That's exactly what it's called. It's pretty much engaging content. You want to create content that's going to engage with people and get them to take some type of action. That's what you want them to do. And for me, the best kind of content I get engagement on, especially on my fan page, is stuff where I'm telling a story and then asking people to engage with me. So, like, I'll show you one. Like, I will tell a story that's talking to a pain point of my audience. So I know my audience is struggling with lead generation and getting sales. So I'm going to tell a story of how I felt the same way and what I did to overcome it. So, like, I have this one post. See if I can find it where my Wi-Fi want to act right. Come on, Wi-Fi, really? Refresh the page.
Oh, you gotta have 100 people. Okay, I gotta wait.
Yeah. Once it gets to 100 people, it's retarget.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Wi-Fi, seriously. So yeah, for content creation, though, Rhonda, definitely go to Brian's training, but also under your My Websites and the system campaigns, go watch this training right here from Diane Hockman about storytelling.
Yeah.
That's a good one because I'm telling you, like, people come to social media to be sociable. They love hearing stories. So when you can tell a good story that's engaging, it's a lot easier to get people to opt into your list. So, like, I got this post right here. And it's a long story. Like, you got to actually read through here to see what I'm talking about. But it says, start off, if you're anything like me, you despise doing home party, three-way calls, and harassing friends and family to buy your products. No matter how great you think they are, how great your product service are, they don't care. Plus, cousin Ray Ray is not in your target market. So it's like, I'm talking to people exactly about what my pain point was, trying to chase around friends and family, like how I hated doing that. I know there's other people who hate doing it too. So as they read through this, it comes down to a point where it says, hey, I have tons of resources around attraction marketing. Type yes if you want some. And they type in yes, and I send them info. Yep. So now, going back to, and I have my Facebook pixels on this post right here. So now, whenever I get to a point where I want to retarget people that engaged on my page, it'll retarget all those people that commented, liked, and everything on there.
Huh.
So this is why it's very important when you are building your fan page, you really are having your target audience engage with you on your fan page. Like telling all your friends on Facebook to like your fan page may not be the best thing. And I initially messed up doing that because I wanted my numbers to go up my fan page. But what I had to realize is most of my friends on my fan page were not my target audience.
Right.
Wow.
So now I don't worry about my friends liking my page. I figure out how I'm gonna get my target audience to like my fan page. And you know, one of the ways that you can start off doing that is when you create your fan page, you can tell Facebook who your preferred audience is.
Right.
And you can create your preferred audience so Facebook will recommend your fan page to whoever you target in this audience.
Okay.
And see that's something like what I was talking about earlier this week. I ran a Facebook post. I boosted a Facebook post, and from that post, that's how I found who the target market would be for that post. So I could take that and turn that around and make a preferred page audience based on that information that I got from that post.
Right, exactly. Hold on one second.
Because in the post, when you boost the post, it also tells you which state.
Yep, exactly.
So remember when you asked, do you know who your target audience is?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I knew I could say exactly what the audience is, because everybody was just generalizing theirs. And I said, oh no, I know mine is females from 45 to 54 in the states of Texas, Florida, and California.
Right. There you go.
Because I got all that information from the analytics from the post boost.
Yep. That's it. It's all about. And I ain't see Gerald pop in. Hey Gerald, you got any questions about anything, bro? You come on mute if you do, man. Let me know.
Hey Zach, I'm gonna say this. I gotta get ready to go. I appreciate you. Probably got some more questions, but I'll be working on my blog and this pixels and all this stuff. So thank you so much.
Hey, no problem, my friend. We about to close it out anyway, because I gotta go check the baby. But you know, if y'all got any questions about anything, again, if y'all need to do a one-on-one, let me know. But we're gonna start doing like these little sessions, you know, pretty much weekly, so that way we can come together and have those aha moments together and collaborate.
Yeah, and if I don't have my stuff together next week, y'all fuss at me because I need some accountability partners. Because I got all of them ideas in my head. I just need to get them out.
Right. I feel you on that. And I'm gonna see if I can take this recording. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube and send y'all the link if it'll work right.
All right, that'll work. Because I would like to go back through the steps with those pixels again. Right.
And again, remember,
I know they got the trainings back there too.
Yep, it's back there. So you got tons of resources for you back there for that. So anybody else got anything though before we jump off? I hear that baby crying up there. I'm gonna go check on her.
I'm good.
Cool. Rhonda, you good? Rhonda,
yes,
Tasha,
I'm good.
Cool. Tasha, what about you?
I'm good. Very, very, very much needed with the pixels, because I told you I'm going to be working on doing my funnel tonight. So you basically covered the parameters of the basics of what I need to know, but I'm still going to watch the trainings and go step by step.
Cool. Good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna see if it'll let me upload this to YouTube, so I can send y'all the replay on it, so I can have that too.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Cool. Well, good stuff tonight. Like I said, y'all just holler at me if y'all need anything.
All right, will do.
All righty.
Okie doke.
See y'all.
See y'all.